Welcome back to my channel. How are y'all today? I'm glorious. But today the topic is things you should do and decide before you actually start your locks. It's gonna be 7 things, in my opinion, 7 things. The first thing, we're gonna jump right into it, because I know y'all want to know. 7 things you should do. The first thing you should decide is what style locks you want. So they have a few different ones. They have traditional, they have freeform, they have instant locks, and goddess locks. Traditional is kind of what I have. I think it's like a mixture between traditional and goddess locks, because some of my ends are still curly. So goddess locks are locks with curls at the ends. Freeform is they just do whatever they do. Like if you have 6, you have 6. If you have 2, you have 2. You don't do them. You don't really get them retwist. They just form however they form. Instant locks is to where they take like a crochet needle and they pull the hair through your hair. So they go all the way down and just pull the hair through. I think that's right. Don't mark my word on that. But those are the actual styles. The next thing you want to do is decide the parting method you want. So they do have a few different parting methods. They have like a triangle, they have a diamond, they have like square, they have, I don't know what kind of, is like a shell, so it's kind of circle at the top. Yeah, it's like a shell looking thing. So they do have a few different like parting methods that you can use. So you want to make sure you decide on that, because you can't change your parts much. If you, combine your locks, you may be able to change your parts. But as far as really changing them to where they're perfect, you won't be able to do that. My parting method was a surprise me, because I didn't decide on that part. I just let my loctician surprise me with whatever method she wanted to do with it. So I just went with that. The next thing you want to do is the method that you want to start with, which would be they have 2-strand twists, they have the braids, they have comb coils. I decided to go with comb coils. Comb coils are kind of like straw curls in a sense. And then the 2-strand twist is just 2 strands pulled together. Twist, you know how you used to get your hair done as a little girl with the barrettes and the knockaballs. The fucking knockaballs hurt like hell. I don't know if it was just me. Them mugs hurt. But that's 2-strand twist. And then you got your braids, just like regular, like box braids, just braids. So you do have that method. You need to decide what size you want. So if you want them to be larger, you need to have your parts larger. If you want them to be smaller, your parts need to be smaller. Mine, they're not small, but they're pretty small. They're pretty small. And then I forgot to mention like sister locks. That's another method another style that you can do, which is extremely, extremely small. Why am I spinning in this damn chair like this? But they're extremely small, and they take a long time to. I talked to one lady, and she was like, it took her 2 days to get them installed, and hours to get them retwisted. Like that's sister locks. If you're going for that, be prepared, baby. Be prepared, because that's something that's gonna take time. Understand? Okay. Sorry, but that's a size situation. So you can decide whatever size you want them to be. Some people like them to be larger, so they do larger parts. And then the next thing you can decide is how many you want. I think I have between 130 and 135. So if you like the amount that I have, you're gonna have to let them know between 130 and 135. Some locticians count them as they go. I counted them myself. But you're more than welcome to ask them if they can count them as they go. I didn't really decide how many I wanted. I just know I didn't want sister locks and I didn't want freeform. But I wanted a nice size where they can look full. Then the next thing you want to do is decide if you want, if you have no preference of parting, but I like to part mine down the middle, so I did get a middle part. And I got side parts to where I can pull it to the side or pull it to this side and pull it down in the middle. So I decided I needed a middle part. So if you don't have a preference, then you don't really have to worry about it. Which is not saying that you can't pull it to the side if you don't have a part there, you can, but I just like the look with the part when I pull it to each side. And that's it. The last thing, number 7, is I need you to do your research. Pick a loctician. Do your research on this loctician. Look at reviews, look at, ask questions, ask for pictures and, how their locks come out and everything, because you do want to make sure you continue to keep the maintenance up on your babies, just to make sure that they're straight. Because the only person that gets in my head is my aunt, and that's just how it's always been. Because she hasn't steered me wrong yet, and I don't think she will. Because look at them. They're glorious. Look. Then I got a bun. So, thank you guys. I did want to let you know that. Just things to keep in mind to decide before you actually go and, make that appointment with the loctician, because she's going to ask you questions about how you want them and how you want your parts. And if you don't know, you may make the wrong decision. So these are things to think about before you actually, sit in the chair. So just let me know how everything goes, because I do know a lot of people have been saying that they're going to go, and I'm waiting. So let me know when y'all go. Let me know how it goes, how you feel before and after, because I felt like a weight was lifted off of me afterwards. Oh, it's a beautiful feeling. So just let me know how everything goes. Comment, like, subscribe. Get your friends and your family to subscribe. Let me know everything, you guys. If y'all have any comments, if I missed anything, definitely let me know, because I'll correct it for you guys. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Do not forget to subscribe so you can see what I post next. I'm not sure. It'll be something special though. And I want to let you guys know my 1-year Lockiversary is coming up next month. So I might drop some merchandise or some hair product. I might drop something. So just stay tuned.